What's up, YouTube? Marco Polo back with you. Unemployment. This is a tough subject, and the numbers came out today for the month of July 2025. Unemployment is going up. The numbers came in from the BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, and they say unemployment is up to 4.1%, up from 4.0, I believe, a month prior. So not much of a gain, or I would say a loss, actually. Not much of a loss in the number being a 0.1, but it's showing the trend. The trend is that jobs are being lost. And that's a scary thing, because this can intensify and create a lot of pain beyond what we're already dealing with in our overinflated atmosphere given to us by our wonderful elected officials and owned by corporations. This whole Ponzi scheme is really starting to heat up, and us being the working class folks, regular people, are bearing the brunt of the problem. So in my home state of Louisiana, you can go on unemployment if you were to lose your job, or your job was abruptly ended, you're laid off. You can go on it for up to 26 weeks in any 12-month period. So let's say, for instance, you were laid off. Your position was no longer needed. They laid you off. They give you your papers. You file for unemployment. You can do that online, I believe. And you go on unemployment for 26 weeks straight. You're looking for jobs the entire time, trying to, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, trying to get your life back together, because this unemployment checks are very small. They're not enough to actually float you in your daily life. Hopefully you have some savings, some emergency fund like I've been speaking about in past videos, but you probably do have something or some help to get you through. So let's say you did get through those 26 weeks and you come up empty-handed. You still don't have a job. Well, guess what? You are no longer counted by the Bureau of Labor Statistics as unemployed. That whole time you were collecting unemployment, you were counted. Now you are no longer counted. You may not have a job. You're looking for a job. You are not employed. You need it, but you're not being counted. So how many people out there in any specific field, especially the ones like tech, where a lot of people were laid off, and a few other fields where AI is taking over, massive amounts of people are sent home and they don't have jobs to replace the job they lost. So for whatever situation you're in, if you're no longer able or eligible to collect your unemployment, you're no longer counted. You're not a number in the actual scheme of things that's counted to show true unemployment. So these numbers are given to Wall Street, to our government. Our government's actually collecting this data. It's skewed because it's not a true, authentic number, or even close enough, because they're just not adding enough data into the equation to give us what it really is. Matter of fact, I think years ago, they changed the formula and the way that they count unemployed people. So, food for thought. We're losing jobs and we're being underreported in the same time. It's tough out here in this economy. Please do all you can to get that emergency fund built up, good 6 months at least, to float you enough money to keep you and your family okay for 6 months while you're looking for a job. Hopefully you can hold on to what you have, or you have good fortune and come into something better. There's always a chance. Life can throw curveballs at you, but it can also show up at your doorstep with a bouquet of flowers. So never just focus on the downside of everything. Try not to be so doom and gloom. I know a lot of things you see or people you're seeing on internet, YouTube, such as me, speak on the facts, the things that are happening. But you know what? Regardless of that, you can walk away and be happy, knowing that you have the information and the knowledge, so that you're not ignorant. You can prepare yourself. It's better to know that a storm is coming and to prepare for that storm. You don't have to be sad and doomed and gloom about that storm that's coming. You can be cheerful hearted and prepare the best you can. Well, anyways, have a great day. This is Marco Polo. Take care.